right, welcome back everybody. So today we're going to be sketching chapter 3 tutorial 1 out of the textbook. Excuse me, as always we will be drawing in mmgs, millimeters, grams, and seconds. We are going to begin our sketch in the front plane. I'm going to open that up and then I'm going to go to my circle tool. And I'm going to draw a series of circles. The first one that I'm going to draw is going to have a radius of approximately 60 millimeters. Again, doesn't have to be exact, just needs to be close. And then we're going to do another one with a radius of 45. And then one more that has a radius of 30. All right. So now, exit out of there. The circle that we did in the middle there that had a radius of 45, we are going to make that one for construction. And then I'm going to exit out of here. I'm going to go to my line drawing tool and I am going to start from the center or origin for our drawing here. I'm going to draw vertically to the or horizontally to the left to the tangent point of my circle, and I'm going to go ahead and click, and then we'll do one more line straight down like so, and I'm going to go ahead and click there and hit select, and now we can go through and we can start dimensioning everything. But before I do that, I'm going to trim out a few things real quick. So I'm going to go to my trim entities tool. I want to trim the closest. I can also do a power trim, and I haven't demonstrated that yet, but for the power trim, all you have to do is whatever it is that you want to cut out, you will just start in one area, click the left mouse button and hold it, and then wherever you drag the cursor is what is going to get cut out, like so. All right. So now we want to go to our Smart Dimension tool and we're going to start dimensioning things. First thing is going to be our radius of 60 millimeters. The next one is going to be the radius of 45 millimeters. And then the last one will be a radius of 30 millimeters, like so. All right. So now what we need to do is we have to add a series of bolt holes around this part, and we're going to do that by using the linear or the circular sketch pattern right here. But before we use that, we actually have to put a circle in here. So we're going to put a circle on this construction line right here. The center point is going to be coincident to our construction line for this arc. I'm just going to start there and draw out. And then I'm going to dimension this circle right here. It's going to be a diameter of 10 millimeters. And what I want to do is I want it to be 10 millimeters from that line right there. And we're going to do a series of 10 of these circles. So when we go to do this, and you'll see too that my sketch is fully defined, but what winds up happening once we do this linear sketch pattern is, for whatever reason, it doesn't want to dimension or put in some relations in here. So your sketch will wind up being underdefined, and I'll show you how to fix that when we do that. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to click on the drop down next to linear sketch pattern. We're going to go to circular sketch pattern. And what we're going to do here is we are going to unclick on equal spacing, and we are going to do, we're going to select our circle right here. We're going to type in 10 for the number of holes that we want. And then we're going to change this angle right here to 27 degrees. As such, you'll see that it puts them all in there and it runs it all the way around like so. So that looks good. That's exactly what we want. I'm going to hit my green check mark. And you'll see what I was talking about earlier where it does not want to fully define the sketch for some reason. Now it should, but it doesn't, even though everything is dimensioned. So in order to fix that, or how we're going to fix that, is we will use our display delete relations drop down, and we are going to click on fully defined sketch, and then we'll hit our green check mark. Now this does happen sometimes. It gives you the little yellows in here. It's fully defined, but it's just acting a little funny, a little weird. So what you can do is if you go up here to the rebuild button, you can do Control B, or you can just go to this little stoplight looking button here, click on that, and then when you go back in there, your sketch will be fully defined, and all of those yellow lines and warnings that it gave you are now gone. So our sketch is done. We're fully defined. We're ready to save it. We are going to go ahead and save this one right now as Chapter 3. And it is going to be Tutorial 1. Make sure everything is spelled correctly there. Hit enter, and we are done. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comments, or you can catch me in class. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one.